Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominions 4. I hope you're having a good weekend. I've got some interesting news for you. I took a look at all of our commanders, and you might not be aware of this, but if you look at a commander and you look at their morale, you will find out how many kills they have. In this case, Ursula has 117 kills, of which 86 of them are in melee combat. That's kind of fun. It's just a way to track your commanders, see how they're doing, and obviously it implies on whether or not they get into the Hall of Fame, which I believe Ursula should be in. I don't understand why she isn't. Obviously there's something going on there where it's harder to kick someone out of the Hall of Fame even if you have more kills than they do. There must be some other factor that takes place in that. So I'm going to look that up. But anyway, just to give you some idea, down here in the south with Ursula's army, Warlock Magnus has 12 kills, Chow Gamer has 18, Bulwark has 12, Chaos Dwarf T has 11, Gus has 9, Ariogenes has 7, and Devon Cop has 8. So everybody is doing their part. Jay Lee doesn't have any kills yet, primarily because she's there to bless and generally just motivate our army. Tom Hallier has 1, and Anil, who's just there to provide supply and command troops, doesn't have any. But again, everybody has different roles. Up in the north, in Batman's army, it's a little bit less impressive. They've been hanging out for the most part and haven't been in any active battles. Yossarian has 2 kills, Philip Vetter has 1, Anthony Cloudell doesn't have any, Robert Gill has 1, and Dana Nielsen doesn't have any. So, that'll change soon because I'm moving that particular army into battle. Okay, well let's do that. And we're going to have our Undersea Adventure Part 2, which, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. We only killed 9 last time. Okay. Oh, and I'm also researching a little bit of blood magic, because it'll be quick to get to an early level of it, and that way Bloody Bob can do something interesting. Voice of Apsu, nothing in White Peaks. Voice of Apsu, nothing in Fever Fens. Oh, and I'm casting a spell called Vile Water. I wanted to show it to you because our mages can cast it, at least our water mages can, and it summons a giant gelatinous cube that has trample, I believe. Arcane Probing, no sights in White Peaks. Gnome Lore, no sights in Marshlands. Haruspex, no sights in the Marshlands. Okay, Haruspex is the nature search spell, in case you were wondering. Okay, Fever Fens. This is us attacking this province again. It's changed hands quite a bit in the previous turns. This province means a lot to me. Why? Well, as soon as my Dominion gets to be pushed here, the rivers will be unpassable, and so it'll be a nice defended province. So I want to build a fort here, I want to build a temple, and I want to build a lab, so it'll be kind of a front base area for Ursula to hang out and cast spells and forge items that we need, and so that our team doesn't have to go all the way back to home to get that stuff done. Of course, I need the money. Money seems to be my biggest problem in this game so far. Okay, we're proactively surrounding the charioteers so that they don't harm. Well, this one's getting close. Where are you, buddy? Warlock Magnus. He already has a limp. I should have moved him into the middle. I think he'll be okay, though. We've already seen that the trample ability doesn't particularly harm us. Oh, he just took one out with his Blade Wind. You'll notice that Blade Wind is a lot deadlier up close. Their precision gets a little wonky as it goes out further, and the chariots are on the run. It's amazing, though, how they're able to assemble these giant armies over and over and over again, no matter how many times I beat them back. I mean, it really is the only way the AI can be competitive, so I'm okay with it, but it's just a never-ending slog. Okay, these guys are still fighting. The heavy infantry, and looks like a couple Myrmidon. Not for long, though. Okay, they're routed. How did that go? We lost 7, a spear guard, and of course a hornblower. There has to be at least one in every battle. And we took out 67, less than I would have liked. But that also shows us they stayed put. They didn't go to any other provinces, which I was worried about. I was having this nightmare that they would be running around in my lands, and I'd always be one province behind them. Okay, Pirena. This is... Is this Batman? This is Batman. Now, this province has a city and farmland, so it's probably going to be high income. And it's ours. We lost a wolf, and they lost light infantry. What an epic battle. Okay. Ocean Adventures, Part 2. Will our sea dogs survive? Let's see. Yes, they will. And I have no idea what just happened, ladies and gentlemen. I guess sometimes when the enemy doesn't have a leader, they'll just flee off the map. And maybe at the end of the last battle, I somehow managed to kill their leader or give him a disease or something so that he didn't survive. I don't know. Very weird. But we now are under the sea, and we can start doing all the fun stuff that entails, adding income and gems to our nation. White Peaks. Arco is deciding to take a stab at us. I believe I had Surreal Belief set to patrol, which he is, so we have our full strength here. Of course, our full strength doesn't mean much. I mean, look at this. I was looking around this before. Every one of these guys has been through so much. They have... Well, he hasn't, because he was recruited in White Peaks. Oh, by the way, you can tell where a troop is recruited in their name. So, Enkidu Spear Guard from White Peaks. Why does that matter? Well, look at his morale. Home province +1. So if you're fighting in the province where you were recruited, you get +1 to morale. It doesn't sway battles, but it's still kind of a fun mechanic, and I like it. Most of Surreal's troops are not from... Oh, if they're province defense, they don't say anything. But most of Surreal's troops are not from White Peaks. Like this guy's all the way from and you can tell the ones who've been in the army a long time, lost an eye, chest wound, and limp. It is not good times for these folks. Oh, and by the way, you might have not seen Ursula in that last big battle in Feverfens. That's because I kept her back to defend. I figured she's the only one who could really defend a province by herself along with the province defense. And I thought that would be a useful job for her to have. We won this. Okay, they lost 36, along with a chariot commander. I lost 4 spear guard. So we're holding in there, but that army really needs some benefits. Construction rituals are cheaper this month. Okay, now construction rituals like summon items that you can cast from the construction tree, I believe. This does not mean item construction. Like, for example, a wooden construct or a siege golem. I'll show them to you. Sneaky Bastard was discovered and attacked in the Greater Wild. Great Hawk, Firbolg Champion, Firbolgs. A couple She. Okay, nothing new. Feverfens are starting to starve. Why? I have a Summer Sword. Oh, okay. Only 2 troops are starving. I can live with that. Ishtaron got an affliction. He has a limp now. Warlock Magnus, no new afflictions. And now we have Bennett Crack and Ningal here guarding this area. So we're in good shape. I'm pretty happy with where we are right now. But can we defend it? These... What is going on? Why... my Dominion is here, which is great. But that... My Dominion is hot, not cold. I guess I just need more Dominion. Because I need these river crossings to get turned into unacceptable crossings like this right here. So I can put my guard here. For the moment, I'm going to have these guys stay here, and I guess this entire group is going to stay here. I mean, I could move 2 of my mages. Alright, Warlock Magnus and D'Artagnan, you guys are going here. That way we'll have just enough supplies to cover everybody and nobody will have to starve. In the meanwhile, Kish, buddy, you are going to construct... I can't afford a castle, can I? No. I can't even afford a fortress. Alright, you're gonna hang out. Actually, no, you're not gonna hang out. What you're gonna do, what all of you are going to do, is you're going to preach. Now, these two can't do that, but the rest of them can, and that will increase my dominion strength in this province and get it to white candles. He's safe for right now. Ursula is going to hold tight. And we are under the sea. So the first thing we need to do under the sea is we need to create an under the sea laboratory. This will allow us to summon undersea creatures and do other wonderful things, which we're going to do. And it used to be that if you were a land nation, you could not have province defense under the sea. That is no longer the case. Now you can. Okay, what makes the Turtle Tribe interesting? Turtle Tribe Tritons mimic their totem and don armor made from turtle shells. Okay, so they're Tritons that are a bit more heavily armored than your average Triton. Very good. Okay, Ninmug is coming here to move animals. Wonder Woman is moving out to the east. She is going to be opening up a third front against Tianqi when the time is right. Ninsuna is going to be delivering troops down to the front, and he's going to stick around because I gave him a Thunderbow, which allows him to cast a lightning bolt every turn, so he's just going to be sitting there peppering the enemy with lightning bolts. Oh, look at this! Satis has built another fort here. Now, I shouldn't be doing this. I really need to save money, but I'm kind of getting out of position here, and so I want these provinces, which are attackable from multiple areas, to be defendable. Now, if I sneak down here and take this, these aren't, well, they can retreat this way, I guess, but these Tir na Og armies, if by any chance they lose their siege, they're gone. They need a friendly province to retreat to, and if they don't have one, they're all dead, and I don't get the credit for it, meaning Tir na Og won't declare war on me. I like the sound of that. This also adds 121 income and 15,000 folks to my dominion. So, welcome to the team, guys. Now, I have my guy here, my spy, Dim Jibabula. That's not going to last very long. You are now Sneaky Master. Why Sneaky Master? Well, because he's going to get his cloak and his boots. Now he has reinvigoration, of course, but he has stealthy 90. 20, 30, so 50, yeah, okay, 90. I thought it was going to be 100. I thought these were worth 30, but whatever. And he already had forest survival, so that didn't add anything, but... So now we have a super spy who can go through forests and mountains as if they were nothing. So, but apparently only one province. Okay. So is everybody doing what they need to be doing here? No. Ashnan, and I keep getting air randoms. I don't want air randoms. I want a third water random. Can you guys do anything with water gems? We have plenty of those. Oh, that's what. They stopped casting Voice of Apsu. So you know what I'm going to do? Well, I can't do it just yet. But I'm going to have them forge items that'll let them go under the sea. And they're going to help with that effort since they're water mages. Shambler skin armor. That'll be fun. And let's see, this takes 5 water gems and the ring of water breathing wherever you are. Okay, apparently you can't forge that. Oh, there it is, sorry. 5. So they're both the same. Shamblerskin armor is kind of thematic and cool. By the way, in the comments, Glass Miner, aka Gus, recommended that I build an item called a Wall Shaker, which causes sieges to last less time. Oh, come on. My English is failing me today, folks. Which causes sieges to get over with quicker, and it also terrorizes the enemies and gives them fear and morale penalties. Problem is, you need a level 3 air mage to cast that, and currently the only level 3 air mage I have is Ursula. And she's busy. So, it's not going to be for a while. Okay, Surreal Beliefs. Oh my. Here, have some archers. It drops everybody by morale a little bit, but it's okay. Fire. Closest enemy. You ladies can go right in the middle. Okay, I had these folks preaching, but I think I want them... Well, yeah, if they're preaching, that means that when the attack comes, they're going to hide in the fortress, so I'm not going to do that anymore. You will now all be patrolling, because this is a tight situation. And of course, I'm trying to save money, folks. Really. I really, really am. But I want that fortress, but I want to survive even more. Now, Entemena, now that he is here, remember now, Shift M will auspex all of our newer territories. Remember now there's a range, so our guys down here can no longer really search anything that's too far away for them, so I'm going to slowly be moving them up as long as their powers aren't working. Now, Voice of Apsu seems to not be working either, but I'm sending these two under the sea. When I get... Oh, he's still doing it. Okay, so when he gets out, when he's out of Voice of Apsu, I'll move him up somewhere necessary. Alright. Everything should be quiet this turn, except maybe Surreal will be attacked, but you never know. Another blood magic. I'm going to switch away from that in just a second. Well, I'll do it right now. So I'm at level 3 blood magic, which lets me cast a Frost Fiend, which Bloody Bob is perfectly suited for. It lets us crossbreed, which Bloody Bob can do. And I think that's it as far as summons. Well, no, we can't do Bone Fiends. We can do Bind a regular Fiend or a Spine Devil. Those are just troops. Fiery Imps. Anything up here... Oh, no, not with the fire. Anything up here that just requires blood. Would there be any reason that I would want to go to the next one? No, not for Bloody Bob, who is a water mage. So, we are back to... I think there's something in Alteration 5 I wanted. Well, Wooden Warriors would make the whole army, or at least a large group of them, Protection 10, but now that I'm fielding my armored troops, it's not that important. Maws of the Earth is a good spell. It costs an Earth Gem, but it swallows a ton of enemies. That's a pretty good spell. It's worth getting. I'd also be able to cast... Well, that's really it. Is it worth it for that one spell? Well, I have a ton of Earth Gudus, and they all have Summon Earth power. And it takes less time to get from 4 to 5 than it would be to get from 5 to 6 and anything else. So I think that's as good a place as any to be right now. Arcane Probing, nothing in Marshlands. Gnome Lore, nothing in Midge Fens. Auspex, nothing in Anidra. Apsu, nothing in Good Old Woods. Apsu, nothing in Marshlands. Haruspex, yes! Midge Fens, we got something. Fever Fens. They won't give up, but I have a pretty decent troop there, and oh yeah, good luck, fellas. I don't think you're going to have any effect whatsoever. And they didn't. They didn't take out one of my guys. So keep throwing yourself against me like that. Plothai. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I attacked Satis in that province, and then Tirnaog attacked me. Will Batman survive a double assault? We shall see. I don't know if their attacking me accidentally causes us to be at war. I hope not. Okay, this is obviously a given. We won that. We didn't lose anything. Now, Tirnaog. This is our first conflict. An accidental conflict, but a conflict nonetheless. What do we got? We have, obviously, some Shi, I can tell because they are glamored, and some Fearbulbs. Glamour does not protect them versus my spells, it doesn't look like, and they're out. They're running away. Now, are we at war? I don't know. We'll see. I guess if they start attacking me on a regular basis. I lost a Sea Dog. White Peaks. Okay, now they're attacking... Wait, I thought... Oh yeah, White Peaks. Yeah, Surreal Beliefs. Oh boy. Okay, your Amazons versus my Amazons. This doesn't look good, ladies and gentlemen. This does not look good. I mean, we have good spells. Those are slingers. I mean, they have really terrible morale. The Amazons are getting slammed. Looks like Shahab is in trouble. Chariots have broken through our lines. Our Amazons are running. Oh boy. Oh boy. Our Our Gudus, our mages taken off. Only Surreal and... Well, no, everybody's going now. Well, we didn't lose anybody important, but now we are under siege. At least I don't believe we lost anybody important. No, we didn't. Everyone survived, but our troops did not. And now here's an interesting problem. When we are under siege, we cannot summon, or we cannot recruit troops. We can summon monsters, and I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. Construction rituals cheaper again. Wonderful. We attacked a sneaking enemy from neutrals. What? Why? Oh, I see. Okay, so someone either cast this spell or these heretics just randomly showed up, and they're gonna fight Ursula versus the heretics. I think this is worth watching. If the heretics even last long enough for Ursula to get to them. Feed them to the lions. Okay, well, okay, Ursula sat that one out. That's okay. It happens from time to time. Stop. What? No. No, no, no. We have plenty of supplies. Wow, but unrest is ridiculous. Oh my. Okay, so now that we have 2 candles, everyone's going to patrol to get rid of unrest, since that's a problem. Ursula is holding tight here in marshlands. While she's there, she might as well search for magic sites. I mean, why not? Oh wait, never mind. We've already really searched for everything that she has. No point in that. Okay. Ninsuna, get down there, buddy. Can you go too? No, you can't. Okay. Wonder Woman's gonna hang out, but I'll at least have you research a little bit. We have our lab now, so Aquaman can summon a sea serpent, or Clayman, or Voice of Tiamat. Voice of Tiamat's a great spell. It costs 8 water gems, but what it does is it will tell you every single magic site in an underwater province. I believe, anyway. Oh, elemental. So it'll show you any fire, earth, air, or water. Not death, astral, or blood, or nature. That's kind of weird, though, because I could have sworn I found nature's... Oh, well, whatever. Let's get a sea serpent. Why not? That'll help us in our quest to take on the rest of these undersea provinces. I mean, they're all strongly in my dominion. Okay. Ashnan, put on your shambler skin cloak and go under the sea, my friend. Also, ooh, wait, no, sorry, he got an extra nature random. I thought he was cool at first, but he's not. He's just one of these guys with 2 nature and 2 water. Nininkung, shambler skin armor. Under the sea with you, my friend. Can you do anything that your buddies cannot? Not really. Maybe here? Nothing off the top of my head I see that he can do with 2 nature and 2 water that he couldn't otherwise. The other ones can otherwise do. He can summon bog beasts. Bog beasts are good troops, but they have a poison aura that affects my troops as well as it affects them. So I'm going to stay away from them for the moment. Maybe I'll find a use for them in a little bit. Otherwise, you're just going to research. Okay. Alright. And, oh, I'll show you the gelatinous cube. So it's slash resistant, blunt resistant, pierce resistant. It is amphibious. It's fire resistant, cold resistant, poison resistant. It's a magical being. Doesn't need to eat. It tramples. It's mindless, stealthy, blind. And blind is actually a good thing. It means that you cannot be blinded if you can fight in dark terrain, like deep sea or caves, just as well as if it was light. And swallow on trample, which means trampled victims that fail to evade the trample will be swallowed whole by this monster. You know what? You know what, Gelatinous Cube? Why do not you go with Ashnan? Alright, he's the one I'm moving to. Yep, okay. So we're going to take him onto the sea with us. We have this province. Kick it up to 11 for right now. And if it was cooler, but it looks like Satis has hot dominion just like we do, we'd be able to cross and take this and get rid of that temple, but we can't. So, Horned serpents, heavy infantry, falconeers. You guys have improved my opinion of you. I think you can take that. Surreal beliefs. Oh boy. Okay, surreal beliefs. You're a good mage. What can you summon for me here? What would be the most useful? Yetis. Interesting. The thing about Yetis, though, is they're surrounded by icy winds. So they would hurt my troops, too, unless I had them out on their own. I guess I could put them right in the front and just have them charge forward. But then when my men charge up behind them... Oh, why not? We can send some Yetis. Shahar. How about... An ice drake is interesting. It sprays, like, ice breath. It's... Again, just like the other one, he's as harmful to me sometimes as he is to... Let's see. Well, why not? Now is not the time to nitpick, ladies and gentlemen. We need to save our lives here. And you know what can do that? Griffins. Griffins can do that. Inanna, can you summon anything? You certainly can. Our old friends, the crocodiles. Okay, so we'll have a bit more to work with when the time comes. Meanwhile, this province... Slingers, huh? 5 slingers. No, these are our guards. Whoops. No, I don't want to risk it. And I'm trying to save money, so... just a couple more. Okay. Still have $500. I'll take that. Not dollars, I'm sorry. It's the American in me. 500 pounds of gold. End turn. Oh, I didn't move Sneaky Master. There's always something you forget. Power specs, nothing. Oh, I didn't look at the nature site either. Midge Fens it was in, I believe. Oh, we found another site under the sea. We found an astral site under the sea. Okay, battle in the Woodlands. This is, I believe, us attacking that castle. Or not attacking the castle, but attacking the province the castle is located in. Yeah, I don't think so, fellas. We lost a sea dog and 2 horned serpents. Unexpected event. Barbarians are going to be attacking this province in a large-scale attack. That's new. I mean, there used to be barbarian attacks, but this time we were able to predict it. The entrance to the fortification has been breached. That means there's hardly anyone in it. I'm going to take this fortress, and you know what? The barbarians can just do what they need to do. Woodlands are starting to starve. Well, let's fix that, shall we? Let's storm this castle. And then as soon as we do that, we'll be ready for the barbarians. Satis has taken this back, somehow, from Tir Nanog. I know you're thinking, he needs money, and I do, but this has become an interesting little crossroads. And these guys are just kind of hanging out here protecting the fort. I'm fine with that. And Suna is going to come down here, and then we're going to attack this fortress. I think that's... Actually, we should attack it right now, shouldn't we? No, just Ningal and Bennett Crack. No, we shouldn't, actually. We need a proper commander. A chief just isn't going to cut it. Who's coming here? Another chief. Oh, man. Alright, whatever. Unrest is down to 81. Oh, my. 1 earth, we'll take that. 50 supply. Even with that, we're starving? Okay. So, we're safe now. They can't cross the river. So, Tom Hollier is going to assist in this assault. We have plenty of supply, right? Yes, we do. And I was going to say the rest will move up here and join Ursula, but actually, since this is a disease province, a disease-causing province, I don't want to put them at risk. What should I do? What should I do? Okay, everyone's going to move here, except for Kish and Herman. they are going to... Yeah, I know. I'm just doing that for a reason. He is going to construct 400, defense 400. Alright, defense I don't care about because I don't expect this to come under attack, but the admin is a big difference. But not really, because he's connected to 2 swamp provinces. So, we'll save gold and go with the fortress. I don't think we could have afforded the other one anyway. Alright, wonderful. Ursula, you just kick it like you've been. You're fine just where you are. And... Sneaky Master, what do I want you to do? What do I want you to do? Let's go over here and see how things are going. Can we go over there? No. Okay. We're going to storm this fort. That's what we're doing. Okay. Surreal beliefs. Guard him. An attack. Okay. Oh, Amazons too. Don't forget about them. Okay. Shahar, you can handle the Yetis. Urban, you're about the Griffins. You can handle the Yetis and the Ice Drake. You can handle the Griffins and the Crocodiles. Griffins are undisciplined, so I can't tell them to attack the back or anything, so there's really no purpose to have them in a special unit all by themselves. And I'm going to move you all back here. And the Yetis are going to stand at the front. Or, no. Yetis are not undisciplined. The dragon is. Undisciplined lowers morale a little bit. If I took the dragon out, they would have -1 with the dragon. Yeah. Inanna can handle the dragon. I want you 2, or you 5, to attack closest right away. And you are undisciplined, so you're going to do what you're going to do. Okay. Alright, well, I believe I may be running out of time, so next turn we'll attempt to break the siege against the armies of Arco. We're going to recruit some units here to hopefully take back some of the land of ours that has been stolen. We continue to summon creatures under the sea. In fact, before I leave, let's do some more of that. Another sea serpent. Another sea serpent. Seems to be all we can do, however, so... Sea serpents it is. How about some claymen? Okay. Alright. And we've discovered a iron cliff and a pearl farm. That's fine. Midge Fens. Midge Fens. That's this one. Oh, the Wolfolk. Okay. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. I'm Marcus Aurelius. Leave comments. Leave ideas if you'd like to. I'd appreciate that. Take care, folks.